Hello everybody, this is Shay. Tonight I'm joined by Axel. Hello Axel.
Hello!
And we are back in Dwarf Fortress, back in our second fortress. The first one, if you didn't catch it on the last episode, failed horribly. So we're giving it another whack with a new fortress. A far more organized fortress, and one with a lot more alcohol in it. Hopefully, we're working towards that.
Hooray!
So,
It's the all-essential ingredient.
the all-essential ingredient to dwarves is indeed alcohol. So we need to hauling. What? No, hold on. What does this require to build? Needs machines.
What? You didn't need to do that before. Oh, right. Yeah, okay. You need someone who can tinker with it, even if they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. Alright, so machines is... Where's machines? Mechanics? Is that machines? I'm gonna assume mechanics.
Mechanics? Yeah. That's what it says right there. It's mechanics.
I'm good at reading. I read.
Yes. Escape. Funny, that sounds like escape.
Funny you mention escape. I'm pretty sure that they finally announced that, if the internet is to be believed, if my Facebook feed is to be believed, I'm pretty sure they finally announced that Finding Dory is coming out next July.
Why do I get the feeling that's gonna be like a really heart-wrenching movie?
I know, right? I get the same feeling. I'm
uh,
gonna go and see it because,
yeah.
honestly, Finding Nemo was a fantastic movie. I loved Finding Nemo. Finding Dory, a whole story around the lovable fish, the lovable, forgetful fish that is Dory. I'm all game for that. I think that should be, if nothing else, an interesting movie. Alright, so
Hopefully it doesn't turn into a Where's Mario.
Hauling new...
I laugh at my own bad jokes.
New
Yay!
Route 1. New stop. Stop 1. Define stop. Remove all this. New stockpile link. Take from stockpile 1. Set desired items to stone and gems. Assign vehicle. Minecart.
There you go.
I did it right on the first try!
Yay!
Maybe.
But they're not doing anything with it.
Oh,
There we
go.
Now they're doing things. I guess cardinal directions has nothing to do with it. So, while you're lamenting in your success here, you might want to consider opening up a pathway to wherever you're planning on putting down your trading station.
Now, see, creating the trading station requires, well, I mean, I'll have a piece of iron left, I suppose. Alright, so...
Yeah, but it's good just to let them come by.
That is the closest edge of the map over there, so I think if I were to build the trading post, trade depot, right here...
Okay.
Oh, I don't need to make it out of iron.
No. You just
Make it
didn't
out of
have anything
obsidian.
else on hand at the time. Yeah.
There you go. Now, we'll let them go ahead
There you
and
go.
build that. Needs architecture.
That's just a position.
Architecture. There we go. Assign.
A position.
Oh, you. Let me get my pointer off the screen. Okay, so somebody should come up shortly to
Take care of that.
take care of that. I think the dwarves that you see looping around are ones who are getting grabbed for the job of moving things into the quantum stockpile. He should go build that eventually.
Let's see. Yeah.
It started
You just
raining.
take the hauling task off him. Uh-oh. Let's see here.
There we go. Tempo. I can't. Tempur-pedic.
Temple Wawawi.
Tempo-webaby. Tempo-webaby. Remove the hauling. Tempo-webaby. Alright.
Where's your baby? Okay.
Where's the baby?
So where's the baby? So
If you've never seen any of Tom's skits, go check out his channel. Lots of fun.
Yeah.
Alright,
I'm
so
wondering about
I want
food
to
collection.
gather
too, that's the other thing.
plants. Going to begin a small plant gathering operation. There we go.
You probably also assign maybe one of the dwarves as a hunter, maybe? I see something walking around out there. What is that? He's tiny.
Where? Oh, that little red thing?
Went down south. No, not the red thing. Keep going down south. There's like a little tiny, like, fox-looking thing.
Oh, that!
Somewhere. Yeah!
That's faster with my pointer.
Yeah,
Wombat!
Use wombat. Make for good food. Trick, of course, is actually catching him. You probably construct.
A small, stocky animal it has found. I'm trying to think of my best David Attenborough impression, but I can't come up with one. So I'll go with. You know what? We'll go with the stereotypical Australian, nondescript Australian nature guy. A small, stocky animal. It's found from the mountains to the woodlands. He is gigantic with incredible muscles. His hair is brown. His skin is pale brown. His eyes are black.
Now, if we carefully back ourselves
We need
towards
to
it.
quietly approach him. They tend to be quick to spook, and when they spook, hoo-wee!
Oh, we're terrible people.
Remember, it's nondescript Australian naturalist. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
Yeah, that's right. No copyright infringement.
So let's see.
I
Custom stockpile for the alcohol. Food. Block all.
So who's gonna be our fine chef?
Permit drinks.
Oh.
Should I permit the plants to be put there as well?
It's a good question. I feel like you should have a private stockpile of plants that says, okay, you can't use this for eating.
Yeah.
For sure. Maybe put that in a separate stockpile?
That makes sense. Alright, so this will be the room of alcohol reserves.
Ah, excellent. A
And
fine
as long
room
as
once
we're
filled.
beginning a room of alcohol reserves, let's begin to brew some drinks from plants, and we'll make a couple barrels.
Barrels, yeah. May wish to consider start setting up your stockpile for wood too.
Yes, I need to create the wood quantum stockpile, which is a track stop.
Although, carefully consider where you want to put that, because if you want to get into the idea of making ash or pot ash or that sort of stuff, probably got charcoal, sorry, you're gonna probably want it also close to that stockpile as well, unless you want to just make two of them.
got my ideas going through my brainy bits.
Okay. All right.
I brain the ideas good, trust me.
I can't even do it. I can't even.
You didn't even try.
I know.
Not change settings. We'll take from links only. That looks good. I think. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, we're gonna need another wheelbarrow, actually. So
Wheelbarrow or minecart?
So we will... That thing. The thing... With the thing for the thing.
Yes, indeed.
The thing doing thing.
Yes.
Do task now!
Yeah!
So he didn't stop brewing. Do I have anybody that's actually capable of brewing? It would help if I had somebody.
Oh yeah, he's actually already in there.
Oh, I do have some people capable
He's doing
of
it.
brewing. Oh, he is brewing.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah.
Fantastic. Now, once we get a proper fortress manager and stuff, we should actually be able to set it so that when the stockpiles fall low, the dwarves will automatically begin to brew themselves the life-saving liquid that is alcohol. Mason's workshop.
I like how we haven't quite designated where these guys are gonna sleep yet.
Nah, they don't need to sleep.
Oh, right, okay. Of course not.
Alright, so we want them to have somewhere to sleep. So should they have individual rooms? Should we just go whole hog right away?
Well, we can have like the founding fathers' rooms fit first, and then start considering how to expand as the population increases. I think it wouldn't hurt. I mean, eventually what could happen is that we'll convert these into like offices or something.
Now, when I normally make my fortresses, back when I played this a lot more, every dwarf did actually get his or her own room. It was a lengthy process of actually individually assigning every single dwarf to a room. So I'm familiar with the process. I think at most I had like 200 something dwarfs at once, and the dormitories were just these massive sprawling caverns that usually by the time the dwarf walked far enough to get to their bed so they could sleep, they probably needed to sleep twice as long, depending on when they got into the fortress.
Oh. Yeah.
You're our new arrivals. You get the rooms at the farthest reaches of the fortress.
You go over there.
Over where? Oh, you mean that room right there? No. Further down the hall. And you look down the hall and all you can see is
Keep going.
fog.
Oh, and near the mist machine. No, the other way.
You look down the other way, it's just pitch blackness. You'll get there.
You get the
eventually.
Room. You get the room next to the legendary beast. Oh boy.
What's the legendary beast? That's old Jimmy. He snores like a chainsaw.
What am I thinking here? The other thing we might want to look into, now this is just on the side, is getting at least one of your dwarves to be quite the smooth talker. We may not necessarily have any other races knocking on our door to come talk to us, but at least if they get really good at appraising things, we'd be able to get better deals from the mountain home.
Yeah.
There we go. There, so those guys are off digging up the rooms.
Let's get some more plants.
Yeah, there you go. Getting that stuff going.
Designation, gather plants.
I see the trade depot is still in shambles.
I don't know why nobody's come to construct it yet.
Well, have you told the architect to stop hauling stuff?
Designed, now it needs masonry.
Oh. Is this the point where the architect and the engineer start yelling at each other? This is going to be a lengthy process.
Oh, I may or may not have accidentally left Dwarf Therapist up that whole time. I hope not. I guess we'll find out in the post-edit.
Oh no. Let's see. Oh, look at that! Some fishies in that pond there.
Oh wow, there's a lot of fish in that
actually.
pond.
Just take advantage of
Okay, so.
that. Oh, nice!
I'm trying to remember how you view
Depot access.
depot
Press D.
access.
Yeah. Accessible depot. So it says it's accessible.
Yep. So they should be able to get to it.
Awesome. Okay, so is there a way to cross that river?
They don't need to. They'll always spawn as close to the depot as they can.
Well, that's not what I'm concerned about. I just mean getting your dwarves across. Go take advantage of the fish over there.
Oh, we could build a bridge at some point. Okay, so we want you to continue brewing. As for the dormitories, I built them wrong.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, you did.
This can be remedied.
More workspace.
No, I can fix it. Hold on.
You're just gonna construct walls.
Yeah, I'll just
Digging
construct
it up,
walls.
okay. I'm surprised that there's no mirror function in this. Bet you there is.
Alright. So that's all that. At least their materials for building the walls are nearby.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe while they're doing that, you can go check on your carpenter and go tell him to make some beds.
Yeah, I can do that. Did they already cancel the drink again?
Looks like they only did it once, that's it.
They only did it once. So is nobody making drink?
Yeah, that's it.
No, it's active.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Oh, nice. This one here. Beds. We just need 7 beds for now.
6.
Should probably start looking
one of,
into this.
One of them is
6?
going to be an office for the expedition leader. And
Oh.
I'll worry about his office a little later.
Or his bed, you mean?
I'm gonna construct his office a little later.
Oh, okay. Your logic confuses me, but okay.
Good,
But
because
do they
it
sleep
should.
in their own chairs? No. Oh man.
Alright, we also want some doors.
She's probably looking to setting up a furniture stockpile or something.
Yeah. Let's see. Furniture stockpile. I guess that could go on this side. Did I just see a fly? What are you?
Yeah, you did actually.
No, what are you? That's not a fly. That's a
Oh,
rat.
it's a rat. Kill the rat.
We don't have any cats.
Yeah, well, you can still kill it.
How?
I think. Well, tell one of the dwarves to do it. Designated to be killed. I don't know. Or set a trap. Might be a trap.
Squads. We don't have a military squad. You survive for now, rat.
Okay. You could try to get one of the guys that set up like a small trap or critter trap to like catch it with, and then that should take care of it.
How do you make a critter trap?
It's a good question.
Build trap/levers.
Traps and levers? Oh no, those are like cage trap. No,
needs
no.
mechanisms. I don't have any mechanisms.
Yeah, I think that's like a. You remember with boat murder how they were using cages to trap the elephants?
Yeah.
It's too
There's
big.
a hamster down here too.
What?
Well, I don't think they're really capable of spoiling alcohol.
No, but they'll eat your plants.
With the
You
plants
may want to
aren't being stored
consider
there.
setting up doors to that room
Yeah.
and tightly sealing them.
Now, because I am good to my dwarves, each of my dwarves also gets a piece of furniture.
Oh, so kind.
We'll give them each
Let me look
a
up
cabinet.
Traps up. No, there we go. Critter. It's not a critter snare, but I'm sure there's something similar. Rats. We'll look that up. Search. Huh.
It is now summer.
Very funny Dwarf Fortress. Okay.
We're still producing alcohol, which is good.
Although rats are a hateable vermin, in the preferences of some dwarves, you can read that they like rats for their friendliness, playfulness, curiosity, or intelligence. They can be tamed as pets, but care should be taken to keep them away from dwarves that detest them. See if there's anything here about that. Vermins are small creatures such as rats, bats, and lizards, which are difficult to see and are also the type of fish that are caught by fisher dwarves. They are below 2 kilograms, but smaller than cats. The presence of vermins can be noted if you're particularly observant, as they will occasionally blink into and out of view on the screen. The main distinction between vermin and creatures are that vermin do not attack and cannot be engaged in combat or trigger traps. Oh, well now I sound stupid. Do not usually provide meat, bones, or other byproducts of butchery. There seems to be some exceptions. Creepy crawlers are somehow butchered for meat and organs. Do not breed, but spawn spontaneously appearing in their natural environment or biome. Are sometimes hateable, meaning that dwarves can have an anti-preference, which gives them a negative thought when they see the hated vermin. Vermin can be problematic as many types feed on stockpiles, thus making it more difficult to keep enough food and drink to survive. Vermin can be hunted by cats and peregrine falcons to reduce this problem, though the remains will still need to be removed. Cats and falcons can be pastured at the relevant stockpiles to further reduce the problem. Vermin can, however, be captured in animal traps and can be tamed as pets. A few captured vermin can be used to produce extracts using a glass vial and the animal dissector labor. Capturing a purring maggot can also be milked at a farmer's workshop. Ugh. Dwarves will eat vermin if no food source is available, resulting in an unhappy thought.
Maggot milk. I just want you to.
Ugh.
I just want you to imagine maggot milk.
I hate you.
Good old maggot milk.
So, to create an animal trap, it's used by a trapper and are created in the carpenter's workshop or a metalsmith's forge. Okay, so you have to have a guy with the trapping labor.
Yeah. I think what we'll do for now is I'm gonna wait for the next caravan. And I'm willing to bet that on the next caravan there will be a dwarf with a beloved cat who will come and save us from the horrors of the rats and hamsters. Okay, so I need a new stockpile, so build.
Yes, let's hope that the downfall of the lamentation of Ale, or no, what do we call ourselves? The Ale of lamentation? Anyway, let's hope that the downfall of our fortress is not to rats.
Oh gosh, last thing that you need a downward tantrum spile from. So we want to dump to the east. To cancel. No, don't remove that. That's not what I wanted. Well, that canceled all the jobs.
Jeez.
Minecart. And then we want a stockpile.
So your furniture get put in place?
Furniture storage. That is what I'm working on right now. Oh, you mean... Oh, that... Okay.
Yeah, in your bedrooms. Yeah.
Not quite yet. I'm still working on that, so... We'll take from...
Yeah, they'll probably take the beds anyway, but...
Yeah, the beds are in there.
Yeah. They'll probably just, like, fall into it without being assigned, but... Yeah. Speaking of cats... I'm being mauled by one right now. Ow. Hi, Beta. That hurts. Okay. I want my hand back now. Thank you. Be nice.
So the reason I go through all this effort to give them each their own rooms is, they are much, much happier when they have a place to call their own. Which is why I usually went through such intense effort to create rooms for all of my dwarves.
Are they going to be able to get to that corner piece there?
Oh, they should be able to. They have some pretty unique powers when it comes to smoothing out stone. Alright, so we should also have some cabinets for them. Cabinet.
Cabinets.
Now, I am breaking one of my rules. Normally, I wait for the room to be fully smoothed out before I furnish it, because I think once you put furniture on the tiles, those tiles can't be smoothed.
That's okay, it'll be covered by the furniture. No one will notice.
But the big problem with that is it does create a differential in the value of the rooms that dwarves stay in, and they can get jealous of each other.
That's true.
Ah, here we go.
Okay.
Migrants.
Oh boy, slaves!
Just as soon as I finished building the dormitories for the dwarves we currently have.
Alright, so what kind of
13
professions do these
dwarves.
guys have?
So, I need 12 dormitories then. Did one of them bring a cat? Did anybody bring a cat?
No, it doesn't look like it. That's okay. I think... Are the miners just kind of chilling out in those rooms there? Did you already assign them? I wasn't looking earlier, so...
Yes, all the bedrooms have been assigned.
Oh.
I'm pretty quick at it because I had to do it so much when I used to play this a lot. Which, as you can see, I'm also pretty quick at designating the shapes for the rooms to be dug out.
There you go. Let me know if you can hear me eating these crunchy cheesies.
Sorry, what was that? I couldn't hear you over the sound of crunchy cheesies. I'm kidding. And on that wonderful sound, we're gonna call it a night. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked what you saw, please consider subscribing. And we will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.